I'm absolutely burnt out to the core. I try my hardest. So hopefully lock into the fingerboard and take my meds. Take my meds a little bit earlier than usual. Oh, they said it would cool down today. They lied. It is absolutely scorching. I'm gonna make a coffee quick. My body just thinks it really does. I can't utilise this weekend as actually a break, mentally and physically. I mean, I'm babysitting my little niece, but I mean, she's so small, really, and she doesn't weigh shit, so nice and easy. I'm exhausted. Started. Yeah, I'm just going to fingerboard really. Hopefully, the fan's not too loud over this side. I mean, I know it sounds a bit quite loud. I think it's blowing directly into the mic. Yeah, just got some ice and some water. So if that works well in front of the fan. Yes. Friday night. My lord. Last bad. So literally like AC then. It's like a makeshift DIY AC. And frankly, got like she said OP, she sounded like, huh? Who, me? Who else is called Frank? Frankie, Frankfurter. As if a sausage dog. You're a sausage too. Ooh, go on. Good. So yeah, I actually make all my own boards and skateboards as well. So favourite deck, I'm really not sure to be honest. Probably this series of boards. Oh, I made 700 boards now. It's quite dark, but so glow in the dark ones. I love this one too. There's still a sale on, by the way. I was going to leave it on to like at least 15 days. It's been on, I don't know how long. Not the best at fingerboarding, but getting there. It's quite challenging. I actually get to fingerboarding. So I only found out when I started making fingerboards. You didn't do that with fingerboards and shit like that. It's a bit like you play with cars, right? I thought that's what it was like with your fingers, people just cruising. And to find that out was like someone walking on water as a skater anyway. I played Tony Hawk's Skate Pro, all of them, like American Wasteland, like pro skater, skate pro. The heat is messing my head up. I've got like, I've made temporary DIY AC, ice water in front of a fan. I don't care if it gets me ill or gives me a cold. It's actually that bad. Yeah, I do skate. Oh, well, not in this weather. That's for sure. This is my fingerboarding's been the same grace, really. prefer making them. That's why I'm a bit. Well, don't get me wrong, I still skate. I went for skate every day, but I don't record it. Because people are like, why didn't you do this or do that? I got some. If you go back and you find some footage of me skating, and here's one of my skateboards I made. I got literally a miniature version of it up there. That's his shit. And obviously, I got the rest of the weekend off because I'm going to be babysitting my niece. I'm going to be work on Monday. Joe. What's that from? It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. You need to do that like Mary Poppins. Skating off pipe. I just took it for it. There we go. Oh, so shit, this. It technically would be my regular, because like, let me try and get a half flip. I can do this, but I would say skateboarding helped a lot. Yeah, it's a bit of like Frankenstein. One thing I can't do, I've done it a few times. Fucking nollie flip. So blunt storm, and then like a fake flip back in. I have no idea. I kind of get attached to doing one trick for a while. I feel like a lot of people in the UK don't know about. It's like older people probably do. It's nostalgia. Techniques have been around everywhere. Oh, John, I don't know if it's a fan that's giving me a sore throat now, probably. It's blowing ice into my face. Sit back in the chair and relax a little bit. See, that's actually a good name for it. I like that. Because fingerboarding is like. Because if you're I'm a skater, and what do we do? Right? We skateboard. If you fingerboarding, what are you doing? It's a bit sus, isn't it? Use another name. No, probably not. Big spin. Well, fakey big spin. Well, that's how actually fucking. That's how really satisfying. Oh, you dick. I think I can do half flip and shit, but I can't do a shove it. You can tell what tricks I jump straight into as a skateboard. I was like, I've got to get the tricks down again. Oh shit. Switch front foot and hospital. Like that? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, I really want to possible badly. Go away. That's why it annoys me, because it is a toy. Skateboard's a toy, but it's a fun. Who gives a shit? Just have fun. Enjoy your life. It's not. It doesn't mean a toy can't cause some major injury. You know what I mean? Okay. And there you go. It's a flop. That's it. 3 chances are up, I'm afraid. So I could do a trick test videos. I couldn't. On a skateboard, I was close to it. So obviously the heat. Like I would, my injuries like slipped disc my spine and that, tore my ACLs. This was like when I was 16, so that's why I stopped skating anyway. Or skating as often and got addicted to painkillers. If I could sleep, my sausage dog could sleep through this. That is mental. Should I start barking again? She gave me such human vibes that she woke up from a dream. She was barking and she was like, legs were kicking. She was having a good time with it. Wakes up and realizes, it's like that song that says waking up from a dream to a night. I can't remember what it says what song it is, but waking up from a dream to a nightmare is not a nightmare, but it's so warm. Probably when you're sleeping out, you don't really notice it. She's like, obviously uncomfortable. So that's why I put the ice in here. Actually, I should probably shut this to just let the cold air circulate in this room. Cold air circulate. But yeah, ice and some water in front of a fan works wonders. I actually feel like I'm this spring chilling. My brain working a bit more. Oh well, who needs a regular kickflip when you have a switch kickflip? I know it's my switch flip, right? But then at the same time, I'm a goofy skateboarder, and this would be goofy, but this would be regular. I've actually forgotten how to flipping ollie like this. I can't do it anymore. How the fuck? I end up just flipping the wall. But then I can't call this an ollie flip. Well, no, I can't. You're right. Whatever the fuck, flipping the wall that way. Tell you what was a good one. So. Over a fakie half flip or a fakie varial hill, depending on which way the thing decides to flip it. It's a bit like spamming a cheat code. I wish you could do that on a skateboard. Just like, fuck it. It's like, bro, just landed a 360 hard flip. Nah. Actually, to be fair, I saw a video recently where someone just fucking randomly flipped, like he just said it. It was like a triple impossible or something. I was like, never seen something so wild in my life. And he just landed it pretty much. You could see him watching the rotation, but it's like your brain slow mo. It's fucking sick. Oh, wow. It's actually really nice. So much better than a regular fan, right? Just blowing the same old heat around the room. Thank you, appreciate that. I'm gonna try and get a switch into a 50-50. Nollie flip 50-50. Switch, nose blunt, nollie flip 50-50. Oh, I can land primo as well. That would be cool. I'll take a primo. A primo or a rail slide. Because if anyone knows that's a rail, you can put out a rail flip. Not that. Fuck it. Every time I want to show something, it doesn't fucking do it. I love that. It's like there's a meme I showed recently. Yeah, fucking it. So watch this. It does it. It smashes. It happens every time you go to show something. It's just a way. Fucking broke. No. Not really. Oh, maybe I could. Yeah, just stop on the ramp halfway up. I wish you could do it on the skateboard, just like you could like randomly flip the board. I mean, the amount of injuries I wouldn't have suffered if I could just pause time and be like, okay, what do I do? Try 50-50. And then when you bail, you're just floating. But that's what I'm saying, like skateboarding is all, well, there's a lot of muscle memory to it. If you don't have muscle in your shins as well, it's a weird muscle next to your shin. I never see many people talk about. But I never understood now in the last 2.5 years why fingerboarding is so difficult if it's all, there's no fear involved with fingerboarding. People can't tell me it's not hard because it looks easier than you try and you're like, shit, it's such a, like, if you ever tried anything with your left hand, it's like that, but worse. I mean, this is literally what it was like. That's what I was only trying to say. That was like a perfect representation. How the fuck? I understand why. How is it impossible with this? What about the impossible body varial? That's why it's not body varial, is it? It's a finger varial. Disco flip, like double disco flip. Like double disco flip would be, you have to like do a double body varial. Isn't it with you? Nah, double kick flip body varial. Yeah, what the fuck is that? That's a disco flip. Single flip, I don't even know. This is when things start getting confusing, a bit like fakie and switch. Just really messes shit up. And if you're a skater, you'll know what I'm on about. Because then this becomes, if I'm not even going to explain it because it throws me off trying to explain the whole thing. I really want to get this knowledge back finger impossible. And I vote for this to be called a fingerprint rather than like a foot plant. Because, I mean, I get that makes sense to a degree. Why can't we just give it its own name for something? Because it is just like your fingerprint. You're like, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to call it a fingerprint. See what happens. I'm also going to order some more wood today, I think. So I can make some more boards. Starting to miss it. Sometimes like the perfect nollie note switch fucking that would be clean as shit. And I accidentally get the late kick flips by mistake. I'd like to say I get those on purpose, but I don't. Peace, thank you. Finger touch. You only get toe touch or heel touch. Finger touch, tip touch. Just the tip. What's that from? Sausage pie. Oh my days. I've got to watch that again sometime. That is a fucking class movie. So I'm not gonna lie, these clean flips, well they are clean flips. I figure out when you want that best rotation to rock it out. Ooh. Oh my lord, I'm gonna build a net. Like I said, I fingerboard to stop my back hurting as much, and it's just good practice for making skateboards too. Like now, some racing skateboards, but yeah, I think when you fling it up, it's like I get a nose blunt. I really want to get a nose blunt. So blunt, kick flip, nose blunt. Convinced. Now I'm cheating right now, but it's just a shortcut for my thinking. I'm getting further and further away. I actually do. You know what's annoying? It's just like nollie flips like this. So there you go, rotation. I should say down. Stick to what you know. Tell you what, I never thought shove it's fun, like fun some shit, shove it. I know I can do a half flip sometimes, but I can't do a shove it. Like It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. I mean, it's because as a skateboarder, I jumped straight into the tricks I knew I wanted to have. Sometimes I do a pressure hard flip or a pressure heel. Or whatever the fuck that was, like a 360 front shove it. Right, I think it's that ice that's making me struggle to breathe. I'm British, I can blink back from it. I'm just struggling to do flips. So I can't do it. I can't even do a tasty big spin, right? Oh, take it. See, it can sometimes just be fun. Better than playing like, okay, I love Tony, bro, and I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but at the same time, it just gets a little boring to button smashing, so a little bit more interactive. Saying that, I like to down a bit. Skate 2 is probably my favourite one. Be able to step off the board as well. So I know people remember playing Skate 1. I go back. I want to try and do one of those. I'm getting overcooked. Try and bone it out as high as I can. My boards, as I say, you can pop these as high as you can kind of. It's a bit like skateboard, you should be able to ollie as high as you can jump. I'd say the same is said for these really. If you can control it. Bye bye. I don't break the wheels, but still. Oh no. Trying to get a heel flip. I had these in here. I was so gassed to myself. Like just getting the hard flips again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with a hard flip. They're pretty easy. I've got some up here the other day, but it was annoying because it just wasn't on camera. To be fair, I've just realised the height of this camera I actually have. So when I'm trying to record it, I don't have this. It's like I need to put the camera the other fucking side of the room. And on that .5 one, it's, do you know when people record on you got the 1 and then the .5? The .5 is too dark. I can't see anything on the camera. So I have to record with a 0 and at 1.0. I have it like literally against the bloody wall. And this recording in slow like I used to do, so I get the proper slow motion shots. Just ended up annoying me because they were, taking up. Oh, it's ridiculous. CapCut. Even some of those now, if you put just a regular video into it, it could be like a 5, 10 to 10 gigabytes for some long videos if you're editing it. But with the slow motion ones, they were like 80 gigabytes for some of them. Like they wouldn't even load because my phone didn't have the storage. I had to get the terabytes and crap. And I've just given up with that. Just recording at a higher frame rate and slowing it down still works. It's just not as slow. Sometimes I get some shots in slow motion, but I was unable to record as much. And my GoPro broke. Piece of shit. It literally broke about 2 weeks to a month after the warranty was due. It's not like it's not even fully broke. Like the screen still kind of goes blue. As I try to change the batteries, that can help. And then like my printer says the same thing. There's no factory reset on my printer. That's actually at least over 500. I'll just say that because it's type of printer it is. I need to get someone in to fix it. There's no factory reset. I'm like, what doesn't have a factory reset? I don't understand something cheaply made having a factory reset, like a few quid or whatever, coming from like a cheaply made thing in China in a Chinese factory. Do you know what I mean? But a proper product made by, I'm not going to, I think it's Epson. And I will say it's actually shocked me. I think it's just a rip-off. Because like, oh yeah, you need to contact someone that has the software, so I have to pay somebody to come over with software to install it. Like, why can't that shit be free? You've already paid for the printer. So they just want to rip people off as much as they can with everything. Soon they'll be taxing the air that you breathe. So that's it, 200 breaths, you're taking too many. Bro, it's just... Oh, got the dark side there. Honestly, I don't know what to say to that. Because like, obviously, everything with respect. And this is truthful now, I've just said it is. Because that's true, I'm very sorry, but so many people on a daily come on here and seem to say something very dramatic. Some like really dramatic situation, like traumatic situation. It's crazy that and I'm like, why on earth would someone be venting to me on a live? I just don't, And I'm not someone twice, but I'm sorry if it's true, but at the same time, please understand my hesitation. Like, people fucking lie all the time about everything. It's ridiculous. As a kid, our school actually got beat up to legs went over because he lied about having cancer. Okay, 50. I tried to, or 5-0, or nothing. That's shit. Can't tell, noses and tails are like my favourite flip for it. Hands down. Slide through. So he's got grinding slides. I hate saying slide, it's my favourite slide, but it's hand on. So my favourite type of slide there is lip slide, ball slide, tail slide. And you've got a nose, and then you've got blunt, stall, or grind. I wouldn't say a blunt slide, but you could do it. I feel like that's more of a blunt stall slide when people go up down a hip, a bit like Bam does. But that's just what my preference and what I would call it. Anything that's got the trucks involved, like crooked grinds. Got one that day. Proper cool. I will take a dark shit. Thank you, bro. I need to get the rotation those times, because if I just went off, maybe I'll get the flip down. Maybe not a quick one. Like if I went quicker, that was slow. Quicker, more the saggy one. So I'm just like, I get so much adrenaline, my hands get stiff. So the quicker ones, you obviously try and like flick it a little more. I like the saggier ones that you can just kind of. My favourite ones are the ones that are like really late. They look really shit, but like some things I've actually catching properly. Just work on that. The roundness. The roundness of the rail actually helps so much. Just try and pop it. And, like, turn your wrists. You have to do like a 90 turn as well. I honestly think fingerboarding is starting to rate. I mean, at least in the UK, and it's moreish when you do it. You want to just learn more, just like skateboarding. There's literally no difference other than skateboarding is dangerous and shit. I think sometimes it's why I enjoy skateboarding. Well, not danger, but even cruising around when you're going through the air. So I want to go for a skate when it cools down. It's too hot over. Oh, 50-50. sit like this. Oh shit. Anyway, we'll take it. I also make the wheels as well. I want to sand some more down to the road because they're not urethane. They actually screech like urethane. And the ones I'm making at the moment are going in a dark as well. Wait. The fuck, that was rail kickflip? No, not rail there. So rusty as shit. And also, I'm going to be babysitting my nieces at the weekend, so I'm going to do a Lego rock. Right. Look at these. Very cute. Big spin down. And the flow on that feels quite high. That was just a fake 360. Ice and water. Drying me out. It feels like I'm being fucking sprayed in the face with dry ice or something. Right, I'm coming. I forgot about the microwave. Always man alive right here. For me, that's important. The fingerballs. I think 360. Well, 2 trays. You know me. Right there. No wheels. That's quite cool. And then feeble and nose blunt, 50-50, 5-0, nose, slide. Sorry, lip, one slide. Overcooked. So I only forget how many grinds there actually are. It goes on as a money grind as well. Like they're literally, they're salads. Fucking what else is that? I swear, I feel like I'm missing some still. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm actually kind of rusty. Normally I'll be landing at least 8 out of 10 times. Shit, I've spent a lot of time recently drawing and practicing for tattooing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I might even do tattooing apprenticeship and do tattooing as my other main job that I was gonna work at. That'd be pretty nice. But I know it's gonna take up probably quite a bit of practice. I've landed this trick one time and cleanly 50-50. Actually, no, it's been more than one touch. It's like 3 times now. One real clean time. What the fuck was that? Yeah, switch. Front finger impossible. I had it earlier. Oh well. I'm going to spray some boards now soon because it's not too hot. The can shouldn't blow up just sitting in the sun. So if you actually think this is good, just generally watching my videos. They're crazy. You're never too old for anything, bro. I skateboard, I make skateboards, I make these things. I have a great time. Literally. It's just some of the ones. All the ones on the wall. I love your attitude. You must be a fun kind of guy. You know what I mean? Just do crosswords and stuff like that. So don't get me wrong, I can sit there and have a good game of chess. I'm good at chess. I really do enjoy a game of chess. I teach my partner how to play at the moment. But I don't know what your qualification for too old is. You know, too young, too old for stuff. I feel like you're only ever too, when you're younger, you're not old enough to do stuff. When you're old enough, you can do whatever you like, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. You can tell I can't even play with them effectively either, so it's like, is that more embarrassing? No, it's more funny. Too old. No. I really want to let it shove it, so hot shove it as well. I end up just going into variables here. All I say, bro, is you're watching my live too. You give me media time. So, but it's not your thing. Don't watch it. Don't comment. Don't engage. Just simply move along. You know what I mean? Like, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. Honestly, I mean, I'm generally very rusty. I don't get enough time. I do get a lot of time to people around it because it's my business. That's a blessing, isn't it? Really. So I tell people to follow you in life. Like, do what you want to do. Don't be a sheep. Some good coffee. Oh wow. You know, sometimes it's in the front side, 360 front side shot. Absolutely looking to. Why is it fucking difficult? I was like, you should be able to see those, bro. I've seen one. You got it. I got one. Are you sure that? Bro, what on earth? There's no fear in this. Skateboarding is completely like 70% fear. Getting over your first few drop-ins, getting over your first few moving kick flips, and then when you fall off, it's like, it wasn't that bad. Until you have injuries, like where I say, like compound fracture of the bone. You see, it's pinned up where my bone came out my arm. Tore ACLs, tore MCLs, tore UCLs, ripped meniscus. I said slip disc in the spine, didn't I? I don't know how do you hit this. Don't worry, that doesn't happen from casual skating. I was trying to be like fucking Nigel or something on some street shit. I mean, I had seizures I wasn't aware of, which is, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I make the boards. This one's wearing down nice now because it has like real wear. Kind of looks like a skull. I don't see that. But on the sides, from where I keep landing on these board sides. Yeah. I've recently quite a few. There's a sale on as well. So this one, like a silhouette. They're a little bit better. It's just a lighting. It's terrible. I apologise for that. This one's a glow in the dark one. All the orange parts kind of glow. It looks better in the light up when it's lit up because it's like street signs and reflecting off the water. It's a guy walking in the rain. So this one's glow in the dark as well. This one's one of my favourites, like silhouette, beach. You got this one, which is psychotic fruit blending up fruit. I mean, I generally love this graphic so much. Just the irony of it, because it's a very colourful graphic. And Sausage Party very much inspired, but obviously they didn't blend each other up, so it's not like I was copying Sausage Party or it's even the same art style, but it's purely just, I like that dark twist on Sausage Party, because when I watched it, I did not realise how bad it was going to be. But I mean, it's fucking class film, so it's funny as like, honestly. But yeah, so he's blending, there's a few I've done it, so one blending up. Some of them blending up each other, some they're blending up like the same as themselves, but yeah. Well, but I actually don't. Funny thing is, I have psychopathy. Antisocial, I'm a sociopath, but they are very much in the same lane. They're so close in diagnosis, but not psychopath. Those are generally some other level. Which one was I showing? Oh yeah, fruit, glow in the dark one. I think I showed some more. They also come with temporary tattoos now. I've added temporary tattoos to them. It's just because why not? It's a little sang in there. Oh, no. Ow. Why the fuck that hurt? Oh, it's probably because I'm a smoker. I've smoked for like... Wait, this is going to be scary, so let's do it. I'm not going to say the age because people just... Wait, what? Oh my days. Yeah. It's literally like 17 years. That can't be right. I'm terrible at maths. I started when I had my first few, when I was like 9. People judge that. That's what I'm saying. You got to make sure your kids like educated. That's way too damn young. I mean, seriously, alcohol's obviously worse. Kind of happy I wasn't around that at a younger age, but still, everything. Have a life, have a childhood. Damn. I know that's not everybody, but I mean, there's kind of like a lot of places that are in poverty run loads. Guys are falling. There's this one as well. I find that funny though, because like so many people as well before telling about psychology diagnosis. I'm just like being up to that because obviously having a business, people get to know you, maybe do like look at your background or whatever. I might as well just be known. I mean, but also trying to change the public perception on it because it's been so majorly ruined by the media. They just make you think that everyone's like Jeffrey Dahmer. And, like, I watched that. I can't watch it again because I've got trauma myself and triggered, whatever. But it's so actually beyond to me how that is even fucking fathomable to someone. How that you could put a hedge in your fridge and just be calm and collected about it, and just slightly anxious. I mean, how can you even do it in the first place? Like I said, if I ever had sociopaths are different from psychopaths, right? It's like we're just more hot-headed, angry people. We've been through a lot. Some of us are very much aware of what we've got and what we would be capable of. But it's the same. If you've done something, you'd probably it's weird. You couldn't be bothered to live with it. I just like, yeah, I've done it, and you'd like to let them know the reason you've done it because it's like I don't regret it. I regret it. Like wrong-uns and wrongdoers. Let's say. So there's that person. People who execute wrongdoers on like death row. Like those people are technically a murderer. They're just legally by law allowed to do it because they're in execution. It's pretty messed up still. And like, but as I said, if someone, just a sociopath is just more capable of knowing what they. It's like everyone's capable of it. If you've got a kid, people be surprised at what you're capable of. Believe me now. They need like having younger siblings and a rough background. You just really do have an understanding of it when you talk about the diagnosis. But the average person can turn and be a lot more violent than they think. We're all just animals. That is the truth of it. There isn't. It's sugar-coated very much, the world. But we are all just animals, regardless. Still we can be civilized, you know what I mean? For sure. Oh, man. I can barely breathe. That's it. The actual piece of life. Way. Like, you know that ice I put there? Already defrosted in like 20 minutes. That's how hot it is. Like the whole thing, not even 20 minutes. Like the whole thing is fully defrosted. There's a little ice cube in it. That is crazy. Probably best not breathe in just cold water. I guess. It's annoying. I either want a blunt, a nose blunt, Molly nose blunt, Molly flip, it's a blunt, so there, flip, blunt, or I'll take anything other than a board slide, and especially like a crooked board slide. But it's not actually a trick, but you know what I mean. They're just a little off. Like they're not directly like I like a board slide that looks fully even, especially on the backside when you see them looking over their shoulder and turning, and it's like smooth shit like this. Oh no, I'm not gonna get out. Except the board slide, except clean, not tweaked, not angled. I don't like how they're locking the off. This is how I'm doing this flip sometimes and not way. I'm gonna do this half flip. Front side shove it. Yeah, half flip, half flip. So blunt and then so it's a front side shove it and then a kick flip. But it's enough to hold it in the head to complete rotation. Don't mean to do that. Sometimes it pops way more than I need it to. I complete like a whole grind. Sometimes I pop in and then pop out. I get too excited, I want to do the trick straight away. Oh well. I mean, in a sense, I stopped for a second. I wish you could do that on the skateboard. It's just like, oh yeah, resume again. Annoying, it's so pointless sometimes. I think of things for hours. Well, then I've actually got to realistically. Because if I don't, then I can't get the clips. And then now I've turned that fan off, I regret it. It's very, very warm. What on earth? I get it. I will. Landed a few of them, but everything does all well. Wow, it's quite clean. That's very filthy. I don't know. So why can't I not these things out of the rail in there? my sign to go for a cigarette, I guess. One. I want to do it long, not that sort of long. A good one. So yeah, do a kick flip or a switch flip. Oh boy. I'm not going for cigarettes, I'll stay there. So I've got this line. So kick flip, I'm going to walk through it as we're doing it. Switch, flip, oh my lord. No switch double flips, it's a switch flip. Okay. Oh, I fucked up on the ollie, no wait. One with the ball. I don't want kicking this hand when I'm only using this one, but fuck it. This is psychology, right? Switch flip. Ah, you dick. Okay, we're going to cut that middle flip out the middle because it's messing me up. Right. Why am I chuck extras in there? And that's just to fuck her up. Right, nollie flip. Oh, blunt. Right. Kick flip. No, well, switch flip. Yeah. Switch flip. Switch flip. Switch flip. I'm taking it. So close. Yeah, so fucking far. Oh well. Rome was not built in a day. Cheat that last bit. There's no way she can sleep through this shit. Oh, I'm burnt out. Burnt the fuck out. I'm so tired, man. I'm gonna do like another half an hour, right? And then I'm gonna go get some. Wait, what time is that? Yeah, 12. Then I'm gonna be off for the weekend, and then I'll be back on Monday. Hopefully with a tattoo gun as well. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty excited. I'm also gonna do some art today, so I don't utilize that time. So what I'm gonna do is obviously, you know, like they love drawing, so I'm gonna be babysitting my niece. And with that, I'm going to draw with her. Obviously, I don't draw my own thing. She can draw her thing. We can like compare pieces, and obviously she's a better artist than me. over-rotate, under-rotate. I can shove it. Anything but. Alright? Right, okay. Nice and easy. No. We're going to take the kick, the switch flip out the front at the beginning. It completely and do no tricks. And then by doing that, you guarantee success. Great success. It would be good success, wouldn't it? Because you don't have to fucking do any tricks. Voila. This is a professional. Dog shit. Taking it. It was shabby. Right. We're taking that as a nollie flip off, I'll show you, because I've forgotten how to nollie flip properly. Clearly. Nollie parks, I actually can't be asked. Like, every time I miss it. Oh, come on. Nollie flip, about 50-50, or a nose. I'll take a nose like this way, and to a 50-50, or a backside 5-0, or a tail. Anything spicy and new. Spicy and new. Oh. Smells good. Actually, I'm going to use some of this straight up. It's a prototype wax with steel. Nice and buttery. Should use some little waxes for these, but I want to test this wax out anyway. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Simple. More simple than that? The fuck? Is there anything more simple than that? Nose. Tail. Lip. Nollie flip off. Nollie flip on. Primo, I'll take that. That's accidental, but. Ooh, what the fuck was that? That's like some weird fucking. Pie. love that. Switch flip into a nose blunt, and it's like a little. Ooh, that's how it's flipping out. Actually, a little bit easier to flip out on the fakie, I think. Going fakie. Oh, 100%. Yeah, fuck, that's difficult. Well, technically not fakie, it's switching it, so. It's switch now though, I call it switch anymore. How much longer can I call my preferred method switch? Becomes a goofy then, I'm goofy. I'm happy with that. I kind of want to be, but I also don't like what a nollie flip then becomes, which is that rather than that way, which a nollie flip feels so much nicer that way. So I think a nollie flip going this way feels incredibly weird. Ooh, I got it. Maybe if I do a switch flip, say then into an over, and then let a little nollie flip out. I am tempted to make some more ledge. That's good English, wasn't it? More ledges. Like, cause this was like marble, but I made it way too dark. And I know it looks like glass, but I actually think that's even cooler in a way. I don't know what I want to make. I want to make thicker ledges. It's a UV one, so it's like not too strong, but I've added some of what I added to my skateboard wheels in there. That my phone's currently standing on. Formula wheels, which are 85A, but they act like street wheels because you can power slide on them. These aren't even urethane. I don't even know where the packaging's gone, to be honest. But the skateboard wheels I'm making now are urethane. Why have I lost my switch? I had it like. It's run away, bro. I'm struggle getting into it. I need more coating on this. I feel like, I don't know, I miss it every time or overslide it. It's so easy to at speed to slip out. But why is it now landing blunt every time? Maybe I need more angle. I feel like that's hard. Yeah, it needs more angle, but that's like really low. That's almost going into the nollie nose blunt. Like, nollie impossible. Nollie front finger impossible. I love that. The person said you're a little bit old to play with these, and I'm like, well, actually, I make fingerboards and skateboards. They had nothing else to say. I'm like, out respect to just leaving it. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people try and push your argument and then end up leaving anyway. I can't fingerboard. I don't need to talk about idiots. It feels so simple. That's what I want. See that? It's that clean ass flip. Caught, catched, signed, sealed, and delivered. You get me? Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Right, that's all I want. Simply. Not that. Not that. Or that. I don't care how high the flip is. I take a little flip. I take a almost little rotation, but I really want a ridiculously boned out one. Okay, that's too much, isn't it? I see how high I can actually get one. Like, okay, I'm not going to be able to flip it like that. Bear in mind, I'm still trying to get a kick flip. like the saggiest, the most delayed kick flip ever. I should be snoring. I'll just simply right off there. Little slappies. I'm not gonna lie, slappies always confuse the shit out of me. It was always like, just ride up, bro, ride up. I'm like, what do you mean ride up? They're like, oh, with more speed. I do it and then you get launched the fuck off. I don't know. I honestly still don't. I never understood. I can do some slappies if it's like a metal coping, or it's kind of really smooth and it's been waxed down. It's already buttery left. When people do see slappies doing some brick wall, it's like, I'm like, how the fuck do they do that? I know they probably go light on their feet, so the ball kind of bounces off of everything. Kind of just keep yourself more in the air when you're doing stuff. I never understood slappies fully. Like, I'll just ride into the ledge harder, bro, and I'm like, yeah, bust my teeth. All I want is a switch, a blunt, nollie flip out, like that, right? Like cleaner, higher, or not higher, but like I want the tail to come up. I want it to be sort of rocketed. Oh, that was okay. That was better. How the fuck do I do that? You kind of got to fling it. Is it? Right. I know I'm cheating the first part here, but it's because I CBA to keep doing the getting into this blunt. It's actually really hard. I don't know how on earth I made it so hard. And the next leg I make, I want to actually make with edges. Even if I have to use like hot glue gun in the thing to do some lines in the mould I'm pouring it into. Does that make any sense? I don't even know what I put the fucking. Oh, here it is. So this is literally what I'm making. I'm just doing layers and layers of UV resin. So I have quite a bit of it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. That's how I got this shape and size, and then just stuck it to it. Oh, great! Now there's stuff on there. But it's meant to be more marbly than that. I kind of messed up marbling it, so I'm gonna probably make another one today. I'm just gonna do it in the kitchen because the heat's coming off of the UV when it's curing. It's nasty. It's already too warm to be dealing with that. Confuses me. Like I see it spin, I'm like, oh, and then it gets fucking stuck. Like, how the? It's how I'm cheating impossible with this way, right? Just smack it down and kind of like let it. Sometimes wrap around. Now I can do that. So I can do fucking hard flip sometimes. That's the game. Does that rotate? Not just like shove. Did that flip? How high can I let it? I'm not holding underneath, right? So it actually does fall out if I can't control it. If I was holding underneath, it'd be like that. It's a good way to do those foot bombs or things like that. I've noticed. But I don't know how else you're meant to hold the fucking board. Because your feet, this has got to be like the equivalent of your hands, right? I don't like doing tricks like that. It feels slightly cheap. But cleanly, I could probably nollie like this high. Right? But really janky nollies like up here, probably. I find it funny because I found it easier with flip tricks. Instead of actually trying to aim
for over this way, right? So yeah, you kind of do, but you kind of aim for the corner as well. So especially if you're looking down at it, okay, I'll try and not shove at the board. That's at least the rotation. Yeah, nearly every time if I control my hand in this again. As you think about it. Like that. Right, close enough. There you go. Oh. Is this gonna be one? Yeah, and again. And again. And got the rotation again. And again. And again. It's one of those times that you just start like really, you know, and then the nollie flip, got it. Close enough for the rotation, got the nollie. Just getting, at least you've got the rotation down. You can focus on catching it then. You know what I mean? Rather than focusing on each individual part. It's almost a blessing when it comes to fingerboarding, like skateboarding. Because to analyse each part, you get extra hang time, you don't actually have to land on the board. So, at least the rotation. 8 to 10 times out of 10. Right, 8 to 9 times out of 10 for my brain. Mushiness. Mushiness. Alright, so burn out. Yeah. What time is it? Fair enough, I've done an extra half hour. Well, I want to actually say I'm going to do until 12 because then it gives me an hour to actually get some clips in. So I think I've got enough of a warm up where I get the rotation down at least 8, 7 out of 10 times. 7 is 10. 7. Ugh. My brain's like literally fucking. Oh, wow, burnout. So yeah, I'm going to go in a minute and try and get some clips because I ain't got pretty much nothing to post. And I'm also ordering mic today because I want to do long form videos too. I've done like a few of them. It's just because I have to shout and then my voice is actually deeper than this. It's just I have to put like if there's a guy in the chat, you know what I mean? Like you have to like I'll be speaking probably like, huh? What? Pardon? And I'm like, oh my days. So I just add like almost like an extra pitch so people can hear me. Boy, is that annoying. Give it work. Right, guys, I've managed to do 18 minutes. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I just need to warm up. That's why I decided to lock in. From Monday, I'm going to be tattooing. On myself straight away. I'm going to get tattoo going today. I'm going to order it in the next 10 20 minutes. Get some more silicone so I can actually make some wheels. Yeah. And I'll be back on in 20 minutes or so. Actually, no, I'm not going to come back on today, I'm afraid, because I literally only have until 11 today, till 1. I only got like an hour left, so I want to try and go and get some bits done that I need to get done. I won't be back on for like 2 days. I'll be back on Monday. And hopefully I'll have the tattoo in as well. So I'll be able to do someone live on Monday, practice tattooing. I think I'm going live Monday. I should be. But as I said, the next 2 days. There might be a little bit of time tomorrow. But it most likely be like 10 or 11, and probably for like 20 minutes or half an hour just while I go to the shop. Yeah, the rest of the weekend I'm packed out for, unfortunately. And yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, I definitely start tattooing from the on the lives from Wednesday at least. So I do a bit of practice beforehand. Like I don't want to do my first time tattooing on the lives. You know what I mean? I'd rather go and have like a little, at least a few hours warm up before I even attempt to do something on the live. It's very exciting, but yeah, I appreciate the support, everybody. I will get some clips today, and for the next 2 days, I'll be off. I was to say, come back Monday, hopefully the tattoo. Obviously, not straight away. It's exciting, though, man. I can't wait. At least do my left hand. But I'm got to calm down the excitement and not jump into a straight away with tattoo gun. So it's just get end in disaster. But anyway, I appreciate everyone, and I will catch you all on the next live on Monday. Yeah. Peace, love, catch you all then.